What they don't tell you about Justin Bieber is that the industry didn't just make him a star. They broke him, and now everyone's watching it happen again in real time. Right now in December 2025, Justin Bieber is one of the most talked about names in music, but not for the reasons you'd expect. Videos of him looking exhausted, thin, and disconnected have flooded social media. His Instagram posts have gone from normal updates to cryptic messages about feeling broken and dealing with anger issues. Fans are worried, the media is speculating, and behind it all is a story that's been building for over 15 years, ever since a 13-year-old kid from Ontario uploaded videos to YouTube and caught the attention of the wrong people. This isn't just another celebrity breakdown story. This is what happens when the music industry gets its hands on a child and refuses to let go. Let's go back to 2008. Justin's mom was filming him singing on the street, uploading covers to YouTube so his grandma could watch. That's it. No master plan, no Hollywood dreams, just a talented kid who loved music. Then Scooter Braun found him. Within months, Justin was in Atlanta meeting Usher, signing contracts, and being molded into what would become one of the biggest pop stars on the planet. By 14, he had his first hit. By 16, he was selling out stadiums, and by 18, he was already spiraling. Because here's the thing nobody talks about. While Justin was becoming famous, he was also being exploited in ways that would make your skin crawl. Adults in the industry treated this teenager like he wasn't even human. Talk show hosts like Ellen DeGeneres would ambush him with embarrassing questions and photos just to get a reaction. Jenny McCarthy literally assaulted him on stage at the 2012 American Music Awards, kissing his neck while he was accepting an award. He was 18, she was 40, and everyone laughed. James Corden touched his face and made creepy comments about how good he smelled when Justin was just 16. These weren't isolated incidents. This was the norm. And then there was Diddy. The footage of young Justin with Diddy hits different now that we know what Diddy allegedly did to people. In one video, Diddy talks about having custody of 15-year-old Justin for 48 hours and says they can't talk about what they do together. In another clip, he checks Justin like he's looking for a wire. Justin looks nervous, uncomfortable. He was a kid surrounded by adults who saw him as a product, not a person. By his early 20s, Justin was self-medicating with everything he could find. He's admitted to using lean, popping pills, doing Molly and shrooms. His security guards were checking his pulse at night to make sure he was still breathing. He got arrested for drag racing while under the influence in 2014. He spit on fans from a hotel balcony. He threw eggs at a neighbor's house, causing $80,000 in damage. The media painted him as a spoiled brat who'd lost his way. But nobody asked why a kid who'd been working non-stop since he was 13 was falling apart. Then came the money problems, and this is where it gets really dark. Justin has allegedly earned between $500 million to $1 billion in his career. Let that sink in. $1 billion. So how did he end up in financial crisis? The same way the industry traps most young artists, through advances and debt cycles. When Justin had to cancel his Justice World Tour in 2022 because of Ramsay Hunt Syndrome, a condition that left half his face paralyzed, he owed the concert promoter AEG $26 million from a $40 million advance. Scooter Braun's company Hybe stepped in and paid it off. On the surface, it looked like Braun was saving his client, but Justin agreed to pay Hybe back in installments over 10 years. He made one payment, then stopped. Things got messy. Justin's business manager, Lou Taylor, who, by the way, isn't even a qualified accountant and is the same person who helped put Britney Spears in that conservatorship, claimed Braun had been overpaid $26 million in commissions. Braun's company did their own audit and said actually Justin owed them an additional $1 million. They brought in an outside firm, PricewaterhouseCoopers, to settle it. The result? Justin owed Braun $8.8 million in unpaid commissions. Eventually, in July 2025, Justin settled everything, paying Braun $31.5 million total, $26 million for the tour debt, and $5.5 million for commissions. But to get that money, Justin had already made a desperate move. Back in December 2022, at just 28 years old, he sold his entire music catalog, 291 songs, his life's work, for $200 million. He became the youngest major artist ever to sell their entire catalog. He was advised not to do it. Braun allegedly told him to wait, but Justin was cash poor and needed the money immediately. Some reports claim things got so bad he had to borrow a friend's credit card to play golf. Think about that. A guy who'd earned hundreds of millions of dollars couldn't afford to pay for a round of golf. And through all of this, Justin's mental health was collapsing. In 2025, his Instagram became a window into someone struggling. In March, he posted about feeling like a fraud, saying people telling him he deserves things makes him feel unworthy. He wrote about having anger issues and feeling like he's drowning. In June, he posted a private text conversation where he cut off a friend for calling his emotions lashing out. He captioned it saying, "Stop asking if he's okay. That concern feels oppressive." Then, in July 2025, something shifted. Justin dropped his first album in 4 years, Swag. 21 tracks recorded mostly in Iceland. It's his most personal work yet, dealing with fatherhood after he and Hailey had their son, Jack Blues, in August 2024, dealing with his mental health struggles, dealing with everything. One track called Therapy Session features comedian Drewski acting as his therapist, and Justin talks about how exhausting it is that people constantly ask if he's okay. The album debuted at number 2 on the Billboard 200 with his biggest streaming week ever, nearly 200 million plays. But it also confirmed what fans feared. Justin is not okay. His representatives keep denying drug use allegations. They say he's just tired from being a new dad and making music. They claim the past year has been transformative, as he ended friendships and business relationships that no longer serve them. But the videos and photos tell a different story. Justin looks gaunt. He's been caught on camera licking his lips excessively, grinding his jaw, behaviors people associate with substance use. In one confrontation with paparazzi in June, he desperately tried to set boundaries, saying, "I'm a real dad, with a real family, and you're really in front of my face." He told them they're standing on business, and they need to back off. The clip went viral, but not because people felt sympathy. It became a meme. His pain became content. This is a cycle Justin can't escape. The same industry that built him up is now profiting from his breakdown. Every erratic post gets analyzed. Every public appearance gets scrutinized. Every rumor about his marriage to Hailey generates clicks and views. And Justin, who's been performing for cameras since he was 13, doesn't know how to exist without being watched. Here's what's really happening. Justin Bieber is trying to take control of his life for the first time ever. He cut ties with Scooter Braun. He's managing himself. He's making music on his own terms. He became a father and wants to protect his son from the same industry that destroyed him. But the machine doesn't let go easily. It keeps pulling, it keeps extracting. Because as long as Justin Bieber is suffering, someone, somewhere is making money from it. The saddest part? This isn't unique to Justin. It's the blueprint. Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Lindsay Lohan, Amanda Bynes. The list goes on. Find the talented kid, build them into a brand, work them until they break, then profit from the breakdown. Justin Bieber didn't fail. The industry failed him. And unless something changes, we're just gonna keep watching the same story play out with the next generation of young stars.